Hello everyone, sorry for being so late with this video. So my next project was the replacement of the Crossmember, but I had some problems. So this is the Crossmember. To remove it, you have to remove the torsion bars. So the first thing you do is release the tension of the bars. For that, you'll have to watch my video on torsion bars. Alright, the first part of this video, you'll see what it took for me to get my torsion bars out of the way. And I'll also remove the transmission crossmember. But there we are. If it was just a bunch of rust holding it, but there. Alright, next is this cable. I don't know if it's I think it's a brake cable. So there's a mount here that goes through what's supposed to be a hole is no longer there. See, that metal's been welded in there. Must have been when and there's another piece. And the other side is the side that really broke on me. So, and then it goes up through another hole. So this is the part I'm taking out. How big a job this is, we'll see. Whoa, where'd you go? Wow, the ones on the other side were loose. Okay, I got all four of the sub-transmission mount bolts out. So I just got to get this bolt out. I got the nut loose. Just got to get the bolt out of there now. Alright, I just want to show you, here's what I've got. See that? It turns, but then it comes back. So I get my impact wrench on it, but I got this plate here, which was welded on a long time ago because this crossmember broke on me. So the only thing I know is see if I can pound that thing out of my way so I can get a socket on there. Well, trying to get that bolt out. It's the transmission mount bolt. There's the transmission. It seems to be glued to the rubber or grommets that's in between. I still couldn't get the air hammer in there. Air ratchet, whatever. So I'm gonna warm this bolt up. Maybe it'll melt that rubber and pull away from it. There we go. Starting to let go. Ooh, that's hot. Well, at least it turns now. Get my fat head out of the way. There's like a sleeve that the bolt goes into. Maybe the sleeve goes all the way through. And that sleeve is turning also, which makes me think that the bolt and the sleeve are rusted together. Well, I think I need to get another jack if I have some. There we go. Didn't know this bolt was going to be that big of a trouble. Let's see if you... Nope. Air hammer time. Let's see if that will work. Okay. I got it. Hello. Hey, I'm gonna try something. I want to get these gas lines out of here. So I'm going to try making a cut to open this hole up so I can pull them up out of this way, a little out of the way, and then I can use the cutting torch to cut these out. Alright, I'm going to try this thing first, see if I can do it. That's why I wonder, I'm going to have to use my bigger saw. Hearing protection and a face shield. It cuts like butter. Harder. There. I got them out of the way. I can use the cutting torch to cut here and over here. And I don't have no open gas line still, so that's good. No fumes. Alright, now I'll do the other side where there's a brake line. So now I'm going to cut this open so I can get this line lifted out. There we go. Now I can cut. Okay. Let's see what happens here. There we go. I do believe this torsion bar is free. Get myself a big hammer. Let's see if I can pound it out from the other side. Yeah, look at that. I got it out. Oh, I got that side off too. Okay. Whew. It's in there tight. I guess that'll be my next thing. Because these have to come out before I can get the new frame in. There it is, passenger side torsion bar. Now I gotta get that off. There we go. It's on, so let's see if this works. Let's see, hopefully it gives me something to pound on. Oh man. Okay, let's try to get the rest of that frame out. This is by the hump, and you can see I see three spot welds there. Let me get over there and I'll point them out. I'll start with a little bit and then work my way bigger. Right through. Wow, those are loose now. So there is another one. Maybe there's two more up this way or something. Yep, you can see them now. There's one and there's one. Dimples. If I take them two out, this piece may come on out then. Well, there we go. There we go. It's loose. There, I got that piece out. Looks like I have to weld up a little bit, but it still may be in good shape. There we go. Got the rest of the frame out. Okay, I got this piece out. I took and I lowered the transmission down, and then I was able to slide this around on this on the drive shaft and be able to wiggle it out. But the drive shaft's got to come out for me to put the new one in. But up here is, I got this one here, another one, so I got 4 of these bolts to take off, and then I can remove this drive shaft. I've got it chalked. These blocks of mine are good, but I went ahead and put that chalk there because it's away from the block a little bit, and it could roll because the drive shaft is not going to be holding it in park. It'll be free to turn, so my rear wheels are going to be free to roll backwards. So there I am, I'm in neutral. But see, I still won't be able to turn this drive shaft because the rear wheels are not lifted in the air. And I don't want to lift the rear in the air because I have the front part up on jack stands. Alright. So I'm going to spray these with some WD-40. You can see that one there. Yeah, they're probably on there. It's been a long time since I've... Oh, there goes one. There it goes. So for me, it was 7/16. I'm going to save these. I don't know. You might get new ones when you get some new universal joints there. All right. Oh, there we go. Get ready. She's going to fall. It will fall down. There we are. Oops. One of them came off. Little bearings. And then all I got to do is pull it that way and pull it straight out of the transmission. Alright, let's pull it out. There we are. The front of the drive shaft's out of there. Okay, but first, before I can put the new crossmember in, I got these 2 parts of the crossmember to get out yet. So I've got spot welds here, there, down along here. I don't know, I don't know if one underneath. But I got this part of the frame. This is the front subframe coming in, and it's spot welded right along here and here, and up and across the bottom. So I got to get all that loose to get this piece removed, and do the same on the other side, and then I can put my new crossmember in. But I want to also brace it up a little better. There is a brace right here that's going to hold this frame from moving, but I'm going to put one in between here to the other one. Hold everything in place while I do this. Alright, now I gotta get back and get these. This is gonna be the hard ones. Okay, this hammering is wearing me out. I'm an older guy, you know. And since I'm on this junk frame, and this is pretty thick stuff, I thought I'm going to use my air hammer here, my air chisel. I'm going to use it here, because if I tear this up, no big deal. You know, using it with sheet metal, that's a little nastier. It tears up stuff pretty good, so I'm not feel too bad using it here. There I go. I got it. Looks like I got this must have been welded on when they patched up my crossmember. So I got to take that off. Looks like I got to add some metal here. I'll bend this back. And I got some holes to patch now. Ooh, that's a big one. But we'll work on that. The other side now. Well, here I am, probably an hour and a half later. There it is, it's gone. It was right there. And then over on this side, get away out of the light, right there, it was hooked there, and then over there. And you can see I have some welding and patching to do on that inner rocker panel. That'll be my next thing to do. Patch up them holes. Alright, I marked out an area that I'm going to cut out and replace with new metal and weld it up. Now some spot welds along the bottom. Okay, that should be what I need, I hope. So now I got a piece of metal, I'll just copy that over to this. Oh, yeah. That's not too bad. That side may needs a little more. That could be adjusted while in that side. So I thought, while I got this open, I was wanting to do it, but I thought I'd go in through some holes right here. There's some, I think, I'm going to figure they're drain holes to let moisture out and drain. So I got this from Eastwood. It's internal frame coating, a black finished finished, they give you this little hose and this nozzle on the end. I think it sprays out. So while I got this off, I'm going to take this and run it back up in here and spray. See if I can't coat the whole thing inside. Then I may take it that way and spray. And then this part will just, well, I could spray this part this way, but I'm going to have to weld here, so, and I'll spray the back side of that with weld through primer to protect it. Then I'll probably come in through one of these holes once I have this welded. Come in through one of the holes. I think that's what this is, one of them drain holes. Maybe I get the rod up in there and then I'll spray again. Fast Etch. This is Eastwood's Fast Etch. Acid base, rust remover, and metal prep. This is Fast Etch. This is Eastwood's Fast Etch weld through primer. I'll spray the back side of this. I'll spray this. There we go. And I gotta let this dry. Okay, I'm ready to give this a shot. Let's see what we can do. We'll shove it back in there. Look at that. It's dripping all over my floor, but I'm flooding it. So I don't know if, I'm going to be able to reuse this if I don't clean this out. So here I got some brake cleaner. Let's see if I can spray this down through there without spraying myself. See, that it is cleaning it up. There we go. Cleaned it out, ready to use it again. Alright, it's coming along. Alright everyone, I'm getting ready to clean this up inside in the curve, clean that out so we can weld the cross member in. So I lowered my transmission, but the one thing you got to remember when you lower the transmission, the oil will run out of there. It's something I haven't done for a while, so the oil will run out of there, and if you're not ready, it will run out on your floor also. So, well, some of you may know, I work with wood, so I keep my sawdust, and sawdust is a pretty good absorbent to soak up your oil. So I got a bunch of sawdust here. I just swept underneath here too to clean up. Well, you can see where the original Crossmember was. I want to prep that area with a weld-through primer. Okay, I'm going to try to use this wire wheel to get up in here. It's going to be a tight squeeze, so we'll see how well that works. Alright, that's what I thought. That undercoating doesn't come off too good with that. So I had first brought my heat gun out. I'll have to heat it up and peel it off with a putty knife. Yes, cleaned off. Here it is, Saturday morning. I'm helping to clean the house while I'm waiting for my helper Amber to come. We're going to put the Crossmember in today. And work at the same time. Alright, now we'll test fit that, or we'll get it up in there, not really. Alright.
Those two are good.
Okay, instead of doing rosette welds, decided just to weld on the sides. I think they'd be easier to cut out if I had to. So we got some cleaning up over here to do yet, and we got them to weld. That was sticking up in the air, but we put an angle iron across there, used a C-clamp, and we pulled it down into place. I think everything's looking good.
Okay. So when you take your torsion bars out, make sure you mark which one's the left side, which one's the right side, and also what is the front. Alright, let's see if I made a mistake or not. Let's see if I should be able to put it through here and go right into my front suspension. But it does line up. So I think I'm good. Okay, I think it's good. At least for now it looks good.